Forget your Michelin stars, your foams, your tweezers, let's talk real food. The kind that's steeped in history, sweat, and tradition. In Afghanistan, that story often starts with a pomegranate, a symbol of prosperity since the time of kings. Or maybe it starts with a handful of pistachios grown in orchards that have stood for centuries. These flavors are the threads that weave through Afghan cuisine. They speak of a landlocked country, a harsh landscape softened by its people. Afghanistan, for all its struggles, is a place where hospitality is sacred. To understand Afghan food, you have to understand its history. This is a land that has seen it all. Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, the Silk Road winding its way through mountain passes. Each empire, each traveler, left their mark on the cuisine. Imagine caravans laden with spices from India, saffron strands like threads of gold, cumin and coriander scenting the air. Picture the influence of Persian kitchens, with their love of saffron rice, rose water and dried fruits. Think of nomadic tribes, their cooking fires fueled by the wind, their stews simmering in cast iron pots. This is a land where empires clashed and cultures collided, leaving behind a legacy etched in clay ovens and copper pots. The result? A cuisine that is both unique and familiar, a tapestry woven from threads of history. It's a cuisine that reflects the soul of Afghanistan, resilient, adaptable, and fiercely proud. But history here isn't confined to museums and crumbling ruins. It's alive in the rhythmic pounding of a blacksmith's hammer, shaping metal just as his ancestors did centuries ago. It's in the call to prayer echoing through the valleys, a timeless sound that transcends generations. And it's most definitely in the food, passed down from mother to daughter, a living testament to a rich and tumultuous past. Everyone knows about Kabuli Pulao, the crown jewel of Afghan cuisine. And don't get me wrong, that fluffy mound of rice studded with plump raisins and tender lamb is a thing of beauty. But to truly understand Afghan food, you need to venture beyond the familiar. Let's start with Mantu, delicate dumplings filled with spiced meat and onions, steamed to perfection and topped with a cool yogurt sauce and a sprinkle of dried mint. Or how about Balani, a crispy flatbread stuffed with potatoes, spinach, or even pumpkin, a vegetarian's delight? Don't even get me started on the kebabs. Tender chunks of lamb marinated in yogurt and spices, grilled over charcoal until they're smoky and slightly charred. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water, and for those who like it hot, there's always the option of adding a dollop of chutney, a fiery concoction made with chilies, cilantro, and lime juice. But the real heart of Afghan cuisine lies in its simplicity. Take, for instance, a dish like shorba, a hearty soup made with lentils, vegetables, and a touch of turmeric. It's the kind of food that sticks to your ribs, warming you from the inside out. Or biryani banjan, a comforting dish of fried eggplant smothered in a creamy yogurt sauce. It's the kind of food that makes you feel at home, no matter where you are in the world. In Afghanistan, bread is more than just food, it's a symbol of life itself. And no bread is more revered than nani Afghani, the long flat bread baked in a clay oven called a tandoor. Walking past a bakery, the scent of baking bread hitting you like a warm wave is a sensory experience unlike any other. The process of making nani Afghani is an art form passed down through generations. It starts with a simple dough of flour, water, and yeast, kneaded with love and allowed to rise slowly. The real magic happens in the tandoor, a cylindrical oven heated with wood or charcoal. The baker, his face flushed from the heat, expertly stretches the dough into a long teardrop shape before slapping it against the inside wall of the tandoor. Within minutes, the bread puffs up, its surface blistering and turning golden brown. The finished nani Afghani emerges from the oven, its aroma intoxicating, its texture soft and chewy. It's the perfect accompaniment to any Afghan meal, used to scoop up curries, mop up sauces, or simply enjoyed on its own with a pat of butter. But nani Afghani is more than just a side dish. It's a symbol of Afghan hospitality. Breaking bread together is a sacred act, a sign of friendship and trust. The soul of Afghanistan isn't just found in its food, it's in its music too. The haunting melodies of the rubab, a lute-like instrument, seem to echo the country's rugged landscape and resilient spirit. The rubab's sound is both melancholic and hopeful, a reflection of the Afghan experience. Music is an integral part of Afghan culture, woven into the fabric of everyday life. Whether it's a wedding celebration with the rhythmic beat of the DHL drum, or a quiet evening at home with the soulful strains of a tandoor, music is the heartbeat of this nation. One of the most captivating aspects of Afghan music is its ability to transport you to another time and place. Listening to the ancient folk songs passed down through generations is like taking a journey through history. The lyrics tell tales of love, loss, war, and hope, reflecting the joys and sorrows of the Afghan people. And then there are the dances. Atan, the national dance of Afghanistan, is a sight to behold. A group of men and women clad in vibrantly colored clothing form a circle and move in unison, their steps a mesmerizing blend of grace and energy. Atan is a celebration of life, a testament to the indomitable spirit of Afghanistan. The creativity of the Afghan people isn't limited to their cuisine and music, it's evident in their craftsmanship too. Afghan carpets, renowned worldwide for their intricate designs and vibrant colors, are a testament to the skill and artistry passed down through generations. Each carpet tells a story, its patterns and motifs reflecting the history and culture of the region where it was made. From the geometric designs of the Turkmen carpets to the floral patterns of the Herat carpets, each piece is a work of art, a testament to the patience and dedication of the weavers. But Afghan craftsmanship extends far beyond carpets. The country is also known for its exquisite ceramics, copperware, and jewelry. In the bustling bazaars of Kabul, Herat, and Mazar-e-Sharif, you'll find artisans hard at work, their hands expertly shaping metal, clay, and precious stones into objects of beauty. These crafts are more than just souvenirs, they are a vital part of Afghan culture, providing livelihoods for countless families and preserving traditional skills. Buying a handcrafted item in Afghanistan is not just a purchase, it's an investment in the country's future. Despite the hardships they've endured, the Afghan people have an indomitable spirit. Resilience is woven into their DNA, a testament to centuries of navigating conflict and uncertainty. But what truly sets them apart is their unwavering hospitality. In Afghanistan, guests are considered a blessing and no effort is spared to make them feel welcome. Stepping into an Afghan home, you're greeted with warmth and generosity. Tea is brewed, sweets are offered, and conversations flow effortlessly, even if you don't share a common language. Sharing a meal is an integral part of Afghan hospitality. Whether it's a simple plate of rice and beans or a lavish feast, food is always offered with an open heart. Refusing to eat is considered impolite, so come hungry and be prepared to be amazed by the flavors and generosity of your hosts. This spirit of hospitality isn't confined to homes, it extends to the streets, the bazaars, and even to strangers. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can prevail. It's a lesson we can all learn from the resilient people of Afghanistan. The story of Afghanistan is tragically intertwined with conflict, and with it, the threat of cultural erasure. As bombs fell and borders shifted, so too did the fate of traditions, recipes, and artistic legacies. Preserving Afghan heritage in all its forms is no longer just about pride. It's an act of defiance. It's about grandmothers whispering culinary secrets to their granddaughters, ensuring that the flavors of their ancestors endure. It's about musicians clinging to their instruments, their melodies a defiant act against the silence of war. It's about artisans continuing to weave carpets, mold clay, and shape metal, keeping ancient traditions alive. The fight for Afghan identity is being waged on multiple fronts, from refugee camps to university classrooms. It's a fight to ensure that the world sees beyond the headlines, beyond the stereotypes, and recognizes the richness and beauty of Afghan culture. And it's a fight worth fighting. For within the threads of a carpet, the notes of a song, and the flavors of a meal lies the soul of a nation. And that, my friends, is something worth preserving. The aroma of cardamom and cumin wafts from a small restaurant tucked away on a bustling street corner. It's a world away from the mountains and deserts of Afghanistan, yet the flavors transported me back instantly. Afghan cuisine, once confined to the borders of a landlocked country, is now finding its place on the global culinary map. From the streets of Los Angeles to the food halls of London, Afghan restaurants are popping up, sharing the flavors of a resilient culture. And it's not just about the food, it's about sharing the story of Afghanistan one plate at a time. These restaurants, often run by refugees who have rebuilt their lives in new lands, are more than just businesses. They are cultural embassies, offering a taste of hope and resilience. With every bite of Mantu, every sip of chai, they are keeping the spirit of Afghanistan alive. The global embrace of Afghan cuisine is a testament to its power to connect us, to break down barriers, and to remind us of our shared humanity. It's a reminder that food can be a bridge between cultures, a way to build understanding and appreciation for the world around us. And in a world often divided, that's a powerful message indeed.